Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, my hair is trying to eat my head, and I have just finished watching Hubie Halloween, the latest offering from Netflix and Adam Sandler. And, believe me, I used to be more of an Adam Sandler fan. I mean, Rare Gems was exactly what it is, a rare gem. But, yeah, before I go any further, let me remind you folks, for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I purchase one of these bracelets from the company 4Ocean. And 4Ocean will pull a pound of trash out of the Big Blue for every bracelet that I purchase. Also, I'm doing a specific promotion where if I get monetized by February 1st of next year, I will virtually adopt an animal, which will go towards conservation with the World Wildlife Fund. World Wildlife Fund. Anyway, so what we have here is a gentleman by the name of Hubie, and he lives in Salem, Massachusetts, here in the modern day. And Massachusetts is populated with my neighbors, Trump supporters, and theater students. Buttholes. I mean, it's just buttholes everywhere. Ah! Why so many buttholes? Everyone in this town practically is a butthole, and they're all stinky towards Adam Sandler's character of Hubie, who's something of a killjoy. He believes in safety and trying to save the day and works at a delicatessen, but so why didn't he try to become a cop? He's sort of a James Bondy character. He does James Bondy moves and has a Swiss Army thermos that doubles as a grappling hook and a flashlight and a vacuum and just about anything you could ever want it to be. So yes. Oh, and people start disappearing, and he's going to save the day. I hated this movie. Yeah. This is a watch if you're bored. I mean, look, it's not that it's a bad movie. I like the message of don't be a jerk to people because, unless they're a jerk to you, or even if they're a jerk to you, I guess. So, yeah, and I mean, the 50-year-old woman in this particular film who is trying to jump Hubie's bones acts like a 50-year-old woman trying to jump somebody's bones, because I tell you something about 50-year-old women, particularly the ones that are still attractive. They're really, yeah. They will show you the goods. They know that they don't have much time left on this planet, and they want to use that time. That's the great thing about going out with older women. Is not that they're loose, it's that they know what they want and they go for it. Anyway, so what don't I like about this movie? I mean, there's celebrities here like Steve Buscemi, Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, all kinds of faces that you're going to remember. All kinds of great actors and stars like Shaquille O'Neal. And they're all in this movie, but it's like, this movie is long. It feels so long. It's just, oh, we're having more issues. Somebody died, okay? Or you're saying somebody died or disappeared. It's time for the issues to be set aside. The love story of this film kind of weighs it down a bit, and it takes a long time to get going. Again, who's the real bad guy in this film is always a question. And yeah, there are some twists that you're not seeing coming. And I appreciate but don't care, because the film really doesn't bring you into that. I mean, it's just one of those things, is that, yeah, I get it. I understand, but there's just issues and people are taking it too far. And it's like, look, If you want this to be an absurd film, then you need to play up the absurd elements far more. And if you want this to be a film grounded in reality, you can't have things like Hubie being brought before the school to give a presentation, because why would they let him do that? Especially if it turns out badly every year. I mean, you guys think that's a funny bit, maybe, but it's not that funny to me. It's just long and boring. And there's my Nim. Nim, please. You're just gonna scratch yourself, huh? Why don't you come and be in the video? Anyway, so look. I've kind of been in Hubie's place, the do-gooder who wants everyone to be safe and happy, and everybody's going, no, we'd rather trash our lives. I mean, look, when I was a theater student, I had people who cared for my company and people that hated me. As a security guard, the tendency is for other security guards to really dislike working with me because I can't get away with as much BS. So I know about being the Hubie. But when you get to the point where people are chucking old computer monitors at this guy, look, that's assault with a deadly weapon. It's not funny, and it needs to be dealt with. I mean, the idea that this guy rides his bike and he's constantly in danger and dodging these things isn't funny. This isn't the cartoon where we know the character can't be hurt. This is real, this is, live action where characters can be hurt. So I really don't find these actions... Which kitty do I have? Is it caramel? Oh, I think it's a caramel. Oh yes, it's floofy. Anyway, so I'm being overrun by kitties at the moment. No, that's not a caramel. That's Nimbus. So, anyway, look. That cat is going to keep bugging me for no apparent reason. I'm going to walk out there, and then she's going to go into my bedroom. But, look, if you want to watch this, it's kind of a kid's movie, and Adam Sandler's voice, the voice he uses for this movie, is extremely annoying. So, after your second beer, this might be an okay movie. Don't watch this alone like I did, or you will just be bored. Anyway, just my opinion. Love to hear yours. Comments below. I'm Richard.